I'm Stacy from SuperiorWorkout.com. Functional training is really popular right now, and many people wonder exactly what is that? What's that about? Functional training is about developing the core of the body so that we're able to do our daily life activities much easier. To train the core, we train it in a multi-planar, multi-movement type of a pattern. We also do static holds, we do isometric contractions, keeping together the core of the body as a movement pattern itself. So movements that are compound in nature, that mimic the movements that you would do in your daily life. If you're going to reach down and get the milk off of the bottom shelf of the refrigerator, you need to rotate, put it up on the counter, and then reach up and get a glass so that you can take the milk and pour it. You would want to mimic all of those movements. A lunge, a rotation, a reach. We've got our glass, and then we've got another rotation here with the hand. Training are things like just a stability ball, an exercise ball, adds an element of instability or an unstable surface. Doing that challenges the core to hold you in this movement pattern differently than if you were on the floor or if you were on a bench that was more of a stable surface. Another tool we might use is called a Bosu. The Bosu we stand on. It challenges our balance in a similar way, making the core work together as a unit. On the Bosu, we can add any of our other movements. We can add in our regular movements. As we do the movements now, we've challenged the core to work as a unit, to hold us in an upright position. I could add my curls in, an overhead press. I could look at doing flies. I could look at doing lateral raises. I could add in leg work for squats. I could come on and off the Bosu, similar to the style of a step. But remember, the Bosu is an unstable surface, so it challenges the core in a different way. Lunging. I can also flip it over, utilizing the flat side, and do things like push-ups. Again, I can come to stand on it. I can use it more as a wobble board, asking my body to move in different patterns. I might use any of the movements that I could do on a bench, on the floor, but I'm going to put them on a ball, which is an unstable surface. So I'm going to be challenging the core to hold me. I could roll out, using it as a bench, as I lift up, doing curls, presses, flies. I could also use it to hold instability patterns that I might normally use my a bench or a lunge position for, here, both challenging the body to hold me in a position so that I'm able to lift the weight with correct form. Medicine balls are great for stability. Same with kettlebells, anything that I can grab easy. I can move it through multiple planes, doing compound type movements that challenge my body to hold stability through the core. Sometimes it's easier to hold a medicine ball close to us as we do rotational type activities, easier than it is to hold a bar or a set of dumbbells. Sometimes it's just easier to control and maintain. The bottom line when it comes to functional training is to look at what it is you do in your daily life. What sorts of movement patterns do you want to get better at? Are you looking for a particular sport? So we would call that sport-specific training. We call this the rule of specificity. So as I train my body to do those functional movements that I have to do every day, I want to be able to train in that specific movement pattern so that I get better at it, I get stronger at it. When I reach for the groceries, I'm not going to hurt myself because I'm not strong in that full range of motion. When I run after my child, I'm not going to hurt myself because I'm not strong in that full range of motion, moving in a dynamic, multi-planar direction. Functional training is about training the core and the body to work as a unit so that we can get better at our daily life activities. So look at your current workout and see where you might be able to add an unstable surface, multi-planar, multi-directional, compound type movements together. And then have fun creating your functional training program. What is Functional Training? Brought to you by SuperiorWorkout.com, a website designed to keep you moving towards your fitness goals.